welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosa, they call me my Madudu. Today I've come with a very interesting topic. I've come to inform artists and upcoming artists how to keep up their game in terms of streaming their music so they remain on top. This is important. Let's get straight into it. Recently, I've had a comment from the CEO of Spotify, and he mentioned a couple of things. Some artists were not happy about it, but some of it's a fact of life because the world is evolving, technology is moving. Yes, you can never please anybody in life, but all I can say, excuse me, it's just the way he said it, which didn't please many people. I wish he could have said it in a different way, but I think what he tried to say is because the world is evolving, technology is moving, streaming, it's now the new game. Unlike CDs, cassettes, vinyls, now it's music streaming. The difference between the music streaming and the old-fashioned way is now what you need to do as an artist, it's not to release the whole album in one go, because then you'll have a pressure to release another one. Because with streaming, you have to keep up the game. You have to continue putting out songs out there to engage with your audience. So it's a constant thing. That's the pressure now current musicians are facing, unlike the old musicians. You have to up your game. How? By continuing releasing singles. I would urge any artist out there to say, now it's not the time. Release an album in one go. You can make an album and keep it, then start releasing one by one singles. This is how I think you can manage to keep up with the pressure, because quantity, it's never quality. The more you want to rush putting out singles, you end up producing rubbish stuff in most cases. But having said so, this is the world we're living in. I think we have to now to catch up with technology. And when you release a single, it's important as artists, engage with your fans. Have that rapport. Tell them you've got another song coming up in a few weeks. Also, let your fans know your world. How you've done the video for the CD. They can see how it was all done. It's all based on communicating with your fans. Nowadays, you need to be out there promoting yourself. You have to do majority of the work. And it's a shame, really, because the technology, it's not helping artists from Africa. It's a disadvantage. If you don't have things like internet, Wi-Fi, it's a struggle for artists in Africa. That's why I said there's a disadvantage and advantages. So the disadvantage is African musicians, especially those who are in countries that the economy is just bad. They are being disadvantaged because it's all to do with Wi-Fi these days. The other thing which Daniel Ike commented about is regards to the money, saying a lot of musicians, they are making a lot of money on streaming, although they're not saying it in public, but they say it in secret. I don't think so. So as an artist, the only way you can increase your income is putting more singles out there and to generate more money, and also doing things like selling merchandise, because now you cannot just rely on music, because there's so much traffic of musicians coming into Spotify, iTunes. It's a lot. So for your song to be known, it's going through so many traffics. So you have to have something on the side which can help you as an artist. It's either, teaching music, if you play any instrument, the guitar, piano, make money on the side teaching music. I know it's not something you love to do, but I'm just saying for you to be able to earn more money, because with streaming these days, I don't think many musicians, they are making as much as Daniel Ike was saying. I don't think so. Maybe he's right. There are musicians who are making money out there, but I don't know them. Musicians, they normally make a lot of money on tours, on appearances, when they are hired to perform on birthday parties, weddings, all sorts of things. But with this day and age, with everything going on, things are very limited, especially with this COVID-19. It's going to be a while before any concert, before any musicians can perform on big stages like Glastonbury, Womat Festival, Hyde Park, every festival come think of. Because of COVID, it's just not going to happen. We will have to wait and see. But I think this is what I can suggest really artists to try and make ends meet, is to sell merchandise as well, things like t-shirts, caps as well with your name on. Come up with all sorts of solutions and it will help out. Of course, streaming, on the other hand, you don't stop. As I say, don't put an album. You just put yourself under pressure. If you put an album, you're putting yourself under pressure. Release singles. My advice to music artists, try to release a single every month so that you have enough time to promote your music, because as you know, your fan base, they've got short attention span. So that way you don't have pressure. For example, if you have an album with 12 songs, if you release it every month, it means it will take you a year to be releasing a song each month, which is good, because then you don't have much pressure of having to upload streaming each time. It will just drive you insane, really. Because what happens when you release an album, it will take 40 minutes for you to listen to that album. A lot of people, they don't have that patience, to be quite honest, and it's a waste of time, especially on streaming these days. Don't waste your time by releasing an album, because I just need to warn artists that you work so hard and you deserve better in life. Honestly, you deserve better. It's hard work. My husband is a musician and I know how hard it is to be in a studio producing just a song. It's difficult. So I understand. So you deserve better, and it's just organizing the way you should release your singles. Okay, you can go in the studio, make album, but on streaming, single at a time. And you also, because when you release a single, it gives you time to promote that single first before you can stream another one. It's a game of a cat and a mouse. So you will have your album, so there will be less pressure for you if you do it that way. I think that's the best way of doing things in this day and age with what is happening in the world right now. Another advice I need to give music artists is, when you go and make an album, please make sure all your songs are good. Because sometimes people make an album and you only have one hit, which is a good song. The rest will be rubbish. There is no point, because with streaming these days, you want to be putting something every month which people enjoy listening to. So take as much time as you can in the studio, not to just release an album for the sake of releasing, for the sake of wanting to make money. You won't make the money, because if most of your songs are rubbish, to be quite honest, no one will want to listen to them. So take your time making good quality album, so that each month you release, it will be a hit. Each month you release, it's a hit. That is one of my advice. I realize that a lot of artists, they just go make an album because they just want to make an album so that people will know that they've made an album. But it's no point. Produce sometimes quality. Quality, quality, quality. I emphasize quality, not quantity. Quality. So if it's going to take you months producing a good album, then it will also, as I said, take you a year. You'll be relaxing because you'll be releasing every month while you writing new songs. An album which has one song which is a good one and the rest are rubbish, you're not going to benefit. So you might make 6 albums per year and they're all rubbish. You're not going to make money out of it. Then you wonder why you're not being successful, because of course your songs will be rubbish. I'm sorry to say so. You can release few albums, quality, not quantity, so that by the time you start releasing each song, every song will be a hit. As I say again, I mentioned earlier, merchandise, selling merchandise, doing things on the side, teaching music to increase your income. You need to be really well known as a big artist to make it big. But that, as a musician, it shouldn't deter you, because that's what you love doing and you should continue to do it. But do have something on the side, because it's not anytime any soon. There will be festivals and things like that for the time being. Continue to work hard, don't give up, be determined, never give up. If music is what you want to do, don't give up, carry on. Every hard work pays. That's my motto. And you should never think that you're not good enough. Continue, work hard, keep pushing. So those are the few advice I can give you, especially with this evolving of technology. Please don't release an album. The pressure will get to you, because to make another album, it might take you months, and so don't release an album on streaming. No, release singles and give yourself a chance to promote that first song before you can drop in the other one. I hope my advice might help any artist out there. Any artist have anything to say or comment about the topic I've just talked about today, please leave a comment below, click that button, and please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.